Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, I'm Welly. I will explain about the coherence. Definition of coherence. Coherence describes the way anything such as an argument or part of an argument hangs together. If something has coherence, its parts are well connected and all heading in the same direction. Without coherence, a discussion may not make sense or may be difficult for the audience to follow. It's an extremely important quality of grammar writing. The arrangement of sentence in paragraph regularly and certainly aims to make it easy for narrative will touch the chronology of time, otherwise the reader will be confused. Meanwhile, the descriptive will be different. Coherence in this type of paragraph will require the writer to be able to describe an object through writing, so that the reader can imagine what the object is meant by the text. The last type of paragraph, namely the expository, will follow these reasons and reasons, including the opinion of the author himself. Coherence between words. Between each word, coherence can be created by parallelism. Parallel structure means using similar grammatical construction between words in sentence. Parallelism is particularly important for words in list. If you're writing a list of things someone likes to do, then each activity in the list should take the same grammatical form. Coherence between sentences. Coherence can be created between sentences through repetition and transitional device. Repetition of words across sentence helps to reiterate the same ideas between sentences. One way to use repetition to create coherence is to repeat the same word or phrase at the end of one sentence and the beginning of the next sentence to show how the ideas connect. Coherence between paragraphs. Transitional words can also be used between paragraphs. Words such as therefore, however, yet, thus, first, later, then can not only be used between sentences but between paragraphs to connect them. Other ways to create coherence between paragraphs include having a consistent paragraph structure and point of view. The structure of a coherent paragraph includes a topic sentence, which focuses on the main idea. The topic sentence usually comes first in a paragraph. The topic sentence is followed by supporting sentence that develop the idea, and finally, concluding sentence to tie it all together. Transitional words then bridge the gap between paragraphs, and the structure starts anew with another topic sentence for the next paragraph. Finally, consistent point of view is a way to create coherence between paragraphs. Point of view is the narrator's position in telling the story. The types of point of view in writing are coherence is relevant to every level of organization, from the sentence level up to the complete argument. However, will be focused on the paragraph level in this presentation. That's because sentence level coherence is a matter of grammar, and it would take too long to explain all the features of coherent grammar. Most people can already write a fairly coherent sentence, even if their grammar is not perfect. When you write coherent paragraphs, the argument as a whole will usually seem coherent to your readers. Coherence, very general principle of interpretation of language in context. Favor formal linguistic features, example vocabulary choice. Relationships deal with text as a whole, based on primarily semantic relationships, as much most obvious. The importance of coherence. Say you're reading a piece of academic writing, maybe a textbook. As you read, you find yourself drifting off. having to read the same sentence over and over before you understand it. Maybe, after a while, you get frustrated and give up on the chapter. What happened? 9 times out of 10, this is a symptom of incoherence. Your brain is unable to find a unified argument or narrative in the book. This may become frustrating and often happens when a book is above the current level of understanding. To someone else, the writing might seem perfectly coherent because they understand the concept involved, but from your perspective, the chapter seems incoherent, and as a result, you don't get as much out of it as you otherwise would. How can you avoid this in your own writing? How can you make sure that readers don't understand you or just give up altogether? The answer is to work on coherent writing. Coherence is perhaps the most important feature of argumentative writing. Without it, everything falls apart. If an argument is not coherent, it does not matter how good the evidence is or how beautiful the writing is. And an incoherent argument will never persuade anyone or even hold their attention. Example, there are many distinct features of how phrase can as this just like cars, it is a process of creation that you may need to get the obvious. However, the convenience, some cars come at a high price interest rate. The more money you get from your credit card, the more the credit union will charge you for the convenience. It will not help you to get much better maybe you can get the paragraph first is a declarative sentence, and the rest of the paragraph follows the sentence. Everything in the paragraph is tied back to the statement in the beginning. 2. Coherence. The term credit card appears rapidly in the first paragraph. We signal the reader that the whole paragraph is about the subject of credit card. Similarly, the word convenience and related words are also prepared throughout. In addition, the key term danger appears in the topic sentence and is then explained fully as the paragraph goes on. 3. Define terms. From a reader, the terms in this paragraph will be quite clear and will not need to be defined. Some readers, however, might not understand the term interest rates and they will need an explanation. To the reader, the paragraph will seem less coherent. 4. Clear transition. Each sentence flows into the next quite easily and reader can follow the line of logic without too much effort. Coherence with no cohesion. Now, let's take a look at a sentence that is coherent but not cohesive. My favorite color is blue. I'm calm and relaxed. In summer, I lie on the grass and look up. Coherent, not cohesive. Blue, calm and relaxed. Looking up. Photos from Flickr. This is more difficult to understand, but basically, this lack of cohesion means a lack of sufficient connectors to join the ideas together. If I try hard, I can understand what the person is saying, a short answer, an explanation, an example. However, the sentences don't fit together. Well, that's all that I can present. I apologize if there is a wrong word. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.